the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Washington Commanders and the Chicago Bears under the lights on Thursday night.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Tonight, on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Washington Commanders and the Chicago Bears. And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that could have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Commanders trot to the field. Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Throwing is Wentz. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on third down. Now they have to... That drive continues.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Wentz. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 and the 19. Jaquan Brisker getting sent on the safety blitz, and he was able to finish it off.
We'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive it started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
Wentz and the Commanders staring down a 3rd and long now after that sack. Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
That's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
Sly able to put this one through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Automatic first down.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, Park?
6 points possibly in the cards. We've got a red zone situation looming. 1st and goal. The football at the 7.
2 minutes on the clock. Second quarter. 7-0 ball game.
6 points possibly in the cards. We've got a red zone situation looming. 1st and goal. The football at the 7.
They'll run with Montgomery.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only to about the 4.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Fields.
And that is caught. Touchdown.
That Cornelius St. Brown from 4 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up.
On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 1st down, Fields. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him think.
What do you mean by that, Bert?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Throwing again is Fields.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
That Cornelius St. Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes
we have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. So the defense backed up here. Let's see if they can hold on this next play. Wentz now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. And we welcome you back now. On 2nd down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
it's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And it's caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. To throw is Wentz. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the...
We drop you into the action here, neck and neck, tie game, 3rd quarter, 3rd down. Can this defense get the stop? From the gun on 3rd down, Fields got his man, that's Harry. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line. Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find opening and set up.
Montgomery back to the ground. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. 3rd and 2, Fields eluding the pressure right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Santos' kick is up and through, and they take a 17-14 lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th. This defense holding on to a slim 3-point lead here in the 4th. They need to hold on and hopefully yield no more than a field goal. Throwing on first is Wentz. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker, and the Bears are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score, but all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
Onto the field now come the Bears. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep. A tight game here late, and this defense needing a stop to try to get the ball back to their offense to go down and win it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Angelo Blackson able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wentz flush to his right, and he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's look along with their contest and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best player in the game in order to keep this one alive.
So a chance there goes by the wayside. That one just didn't have enough leg to get there.
Yeah, and it would have given him a lead here in the fourth quarter. And those are the ones that keep you up at night when you don't have enough distance. First, did he not get...
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they take a knee. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
CD for the losing side. They had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.